Rar, hello everybody, welcome. Hi C3. Halo 5, I'm here to lurk, so have a good stream. Thank you, thank you. Hope you have a good stay. Hope you enjoy me yapping. Alright, let me put the Discord audio back on. Let me check if anybody joined. No, okay, no problem. So, I did something interesting. It could be a very good idea, it could be a very bad idea. I got a couple more courses from Colosso. I've mentioned about that a couple streams ago. And it was interesting. There's one I really enjoyed. I want to watch more of that today. It's the ones I got. Let me check it out. Again, let me go back here. I think those are gonna be the last courses I get, unless like I see something crazy that blows me out of the water. But I'm just a little bit frustrated that I'm not like yet comfortable with drawing characters yet. But I think for now I'm gonna try to watch everything together, try to get things So I got a lot of ones. I got four, right? So for colossal courses I got the best one so far is from Chian. From what I looked so far, they give a lot of advices, and it got me having some ideas about like the character design, like some. It's interesting. Got me thinking about like how various like designs were like very common, and you can use them to portray like certain types of characters. So like hairstyles and whatnot, right? And it also reinforced some stuff that I got from Su Young's course about like design, which I got before. So it was nice, and I believe there's a lot more. So and they're like mostly about illustration, so we have like a lot more that I'm not like trying to get right now. Besides that, I got a course from Oku. I haven't really seen that much from them, but it wasn't as didn't seem as good as the one from Chian. I got one from Tusham as well. From what I saw, it wasn't like I didn't really see that much, and didn't seem that great to me for now. But I haven't really seen much at all. But it was interesting. I need to check more out to actually get an opinion, because I honestly remember going like trying to open it, but I don't remember anything at all about like what I saw. And I skimmed through Wong Pig course as well. They had a course about drawing a male character and a female character. Because I'm drawing a male character and I'm mostly drawing like female characters, I got interested. But it's mostly anatomy. So I want my character to have a little bit of a appeal to it, like body appeal. And it was advertised like, oh, I'm gonna show you the appeal of certain body parts or whatnot for male and female characters, and then like it showed like on the screen like breasts, butt, and waist and whatnot. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I want to know what exactly goes into it, how to make a character appealing, not necessarily like super sexy and whatnot, but like I want to make a character look good. But it is mostly, from what I saw, a lot of details about like each body part, and the differences between like the male and female body. So I don't know. I want to look into it after I already have a good understanding of how to draw a body, right? A basic understanding how to draw like a basic body, without going over like all the muscles and how to make it a little different. So I can think of it as an advanced anatomy course. And that's it. So I think the two ones that I like the most are these and these, which are the most expensive. And then this one I need to check what it's about, and this one is more advanced. So yeah. So what I'm planning to do is like watch a little bit of Chion's section 2, which is mostly how the basics of drawing a character, which I want to reinforce a lot about. I was watching a little bit of the start of the thing he was talking about. He first was talking about like drawing a head. So a head, from what he said, is essentially like the height is 2 of the length. So if I'm drawing this, it's really this amount, really. Oh my god. Okay. I mean, of course, there's different proportions for everything, but I'm pretty sure Chion has like a proportion I really like as well. Okay, I'm gonna try to make it more squarish. So it's 1. And it's 2. So that's a 1/2 square. If I want to draw it a little bigger, I want to get a good sense of this needs to be a little bigger for that amount. Maybe it's a square. I'll do a second one. Right, 1/2. 1/2. This one's not quite right. That's interesting. Like, okay, so that would be like nose. But it's hard to play with. Yeah. So this would be like, okay. But that doesn't seem right though. Like, look at this. This does not seem right. So let me check again. Let me go back and look. It looks a little too big. Right? Let me go back and look a little. That is not a 1/2, brother. What are you talking about? It feels like a bit more thick. A little bit like this. I think he drew something similar to this. It feels like that. It feels like it's a 1/1.5. That's what it feels like. But okay, we also say it's really 1 to 1.8 or something. But because of the hair, it looks like 1 to 1 to 2. So I don't know. What do over people say? Over courses? Let me look. So I'm gonna compare the proportions. If they're saying. Oh god, I hate that I don't know my Oh, I got a tool. I did not have this before. I don't get it. Is it M for move? Bro, I'm so upset that I changed my my things. Okay, I wanna draw this one. I'm gonna change a little bit how I. Okay. It's because selected at the little part. Let me see. Okay. So Cheon says the head proportion is 1 to 1.8. Instead of drawing this thing, I maybe do this 1.8. Yeah. Nekojira, I'm pretty sure they don't really give a set proportion. Let me look at someone else. Oh, I really liked that, like, okay. Oku's chorus has her as a VTuber in the corner. It's so cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna resume. I wanna go back. Stylization of drawing. Oh, I like the way they talked about like how to draw the overall flow of the head. It's a little bit like here, back here, like this. Swing does not need to go back like that. It's here. We talk about like how you draw like this, and this, and this, because there's a little bump here. Rar, hello, Resty. Little thingamajig. Not sure how much it needs to be forward like that. It goes a little curve like this, and then like this. Boop boop. I'm not sure how much it should be like going down. Hello. I'm trying to figure out like what check out all of my courses and figure out the proportions of the head. How wide by how tall. I feel like it's around 1 to 1.5 or something like that. Not really sure. You can get a feeling, right? But I don't like going by feeling like that. I need to have a good understanding so when I'm like on the sketching on the cube stage I already have a good proportion. Do we talk about it? Let me skip. Some of the things I don't like is like, okay, they don't talk too much about proportions sometimes. And that pisses me off a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Oku doesn't say anything about that proportion, which is a shame. Let me check Nekojira. Yes, continue. Continue from there, please. Thank you. Okay. Yes, continue from there. I watched Nekojira so many times over and over. They give good advice. It's a little bit simplistic. There's a lot of good examples, but it's not like Okay, Nekojiro doesn't give up a set proportion. It's basically, okay, square face. Face that looks like a square. If there's like one that's like a little bit taller, it's like, okay, that's kind of seems normal. If they're like a really big one, a tall one. How much is this one? And these are just for the faces, right? It's not really for the actual head. The actual head would be like this. Or something like you don't know because it's hard to set a good amount. When I was studying, I figured out it was like this one is one more of a half here. It's 1/5 of the entire thing. But it's hard to figure out. Pretty hard. I don't like the idea of just living it by feeling. It's a bit weird. Okay, I'm gonna look at Mogun because I'm pretty sure Mogun sets straight measurements most of the time. Let's see. Let me close this. Drawing faces. Let's go back. So they use the square method a lot, but they set the shape like sort of like by feeling too, which is I don't really like it that much. Just do a shape of a head like this. Oh, this is like a little bit too much. We just set a shape of a head like that. And we just go with it. Hello, Emmanuel. Hello, hello. If you can stick to English, that'd be best. Thank you very much. Let's see. Do not want to continue the video from that position. Okay. Okay, so the proportions that he gives is thank you, thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, random citizen. I love Megamind. Okay, so the proportion that Magoon gives is for a realistic face is 1 to 1.5. Yeah. Is 1 to 1.5. Is it realistic? Actually, it might be not realistic face, but okay, I think the standard size would be 1 to 1.5, so that's good to know. How do I measure that? It's just a feeling, really. Right, this is basically, yeah, it's a square and just half. So let's say I draw a square, right? I want to draw a square. I want to figure out like is this good enough? How do I figure out if it is 1 to 1.5? I need to draw a line around the middle here. Or I can, what's 1/5 of this thing? It's 0.3. Ugh, math. Ugh. No number actually is useful to me. I try to figure out by just doing a square and seeing if the leftover is... yeah, I can just divide by 3. Right, I figure out like, okay, this thing, how long is it to become a square? And then I divide in the middle, and it needs to be like 3. This one's a bit too high, so it would be here. Let me erase this. And then erase this. How tall is this? Let's see. Not that much. Sorry for my bad English. You're good. I am fine. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I was pretty exciting to try and learn how to draw a little bit more. Okay, for this, because I want to draw like more straight, I'm gonna twist my arm so I can move with my entire arm better. And try to aim. There we go. This is the midway point, sort of. What the hell is that sentence? I'm sorry, I do not understand a single... I can only understand brain rot. That's funny. That's an interesting proportion. I'm not sure if... Now, this doesn't seem quite the same as what they did. What they did seemed a bit bigger than that, if I'm being honest. It feels like it should be a little bigger. My English is bad, I told you before. No problem. You learn, you learn. I believe. I'm not gonna... It is interesting because this seems like the right proportion, this one. No problems, your arm. My arm is like okay. I'm just talking about like how to draw a straighter line. Usually when I draw, I'm using like I have a hand, my hand, then my forearm, then my elbow, and then my shoulder, right? So I wanna use not just this one, or not just this arc length, but like the whole thing, right? So you get a better line here. It's more straight. Hello, welcome, welcome. How you doing? A lot of new people on YouTube. Okay, I don't know. I cannot understand a single word of a sentence. That's a crazy string. I'm fine. Oh, that's good. Are you uh are you trying to learn to draw as well, or are you a veteran? So for those of you who are like pretty new, uh, how are you? I'm doing great. Um, uh, I just got like some courses on Colosso, trying to learn to draw. So I'm very very excited. So I'm just gonna, I just want to make as much as I can for my time, just looking at this. But yeah, if I'm quiet, it's because I'm just looking at a course. That's what I'm doing. It's half of me talking about like drawing and methods and whatnot, or like whatever I'm doing, and half just half watching and just study with me basically. I'm trying to learn as well. I suck at proportions. I think the proportions is the most basic thing. The weird thing is like I'm looking at all the courses. They kind of give you a proportion of sorts, but it's not very consistent. If you try to draw it and you look, it's kind of different. Yo, it's so bright. My screen's bright. Wait, let me fix that. Ah, it's blocked. There we go. You go Duolingo. Yes. Yes, do that. I tried Duolingo before. It's not for me to be honest. The way I learn most languages, Duolingo is life. I think the way I learn most languages is just watching stuff on YouTube really. Just YouTube videos and just turning on the subtitles. Whenever it's something I don't understand, I just go on YouTube, just go Google and just Google it up. Much better, thanks. No problem, clicks. Thanks for telling me. I'll change the background later as well. I like your motto. It's cute. Thank you. It's not really a model I drew, honestly. Oh, actually, I should probably just bring it down. But let me fix that. There you go. It's not really a model I drew. I put I forgot the name. Uh, I put the credits of who did it on the about section of the YouTube. I should probably put it on the description because once I draw my actual model, uh, I'm gonna take away the description. I mean, I'm gonna take away the about section. So I need to do that change at some point. But I feel like the proportion is sort of like this for the head. I'm just not really sure how much. Well, let's see. Let's say I just cut it like this. It's a square. It is pretty weird. It doesn't cut quite well, as you'd think. Middle is like here. When I cut here, this should be 1/5. right? Something, I don't know. Still cute though. Thank you. You got a pad, like a what? What do you mean a pad? You draw in paint. How? How do they paint? Oh, a drawing pad. I'm using a drawing tablet. It is the um Xpen 16 Pro. That's the one I'm using right now. It's a pretty good size. Like if you get any bigger, it's basically a pro tablet. It looks good. I liked the XP pen. It arrived pretty quickly. Good price. I used to have like a tablet that didn't have a screen before for playing Osu. It honestly kind of sucked. And I think this makes things a lot easier. But yeah. I don't know, guys. I think this is I just gotta go by feeling. It just needs to be slightly bigger than 1.5, I think. Probably 1 to 1.6 or something. Something like that. I wanted to get a screen one, but too expensive for a 4K one. Ooh, yeah. I don't remember the resolution of his screen, but I remember it was pretty good. Pretty good stuff. I don't think it was like full 4 screen. I think 4K. It's probably like a little less. It's probably like your usual proportion. Or maybe it was a 16K, but it wasn't like high resolution. And I'm very used to like my main screen for gaming is like really really good. It's like very high resolution, 1440p. Yeah. I ended up getting some regular Wacom on Black Friday. Oh, like your typical like Wacom for drawing. Yeah, yeah. Voice caping really good. There's a lot of pro artists that use those, so I'm sure like it's not as intuitive as probably a higher learning curve. Once you get used to it, it's probably pretty good. Bro, the new 4K 240 hertz 1080p 400 hertz screen are the shit. Yeah, I think mine is 1440p 360 hertz. I'm pretty sure stuff like that. If you can swing a grand, I basically don't spend money on a lot of other stuff besides gaming and streaming stuff. That's the thing I just spend my money. It's nothing else. To me, I would probably not even buy a TV if it was up to me. But I don't really enjoy those. Alright, I think I'm gonna be set on this measurement a little bit. I'll aim for that. So the thing I'm gonna do mostly is let's say draw a head. So this length is basically square. And we want to do a little bit more than half, like so. Is that right? Or no? It's half? Half. That's good. It's 1.5, a little bit more maybe. That's good. So that says this the proportion. So I'm gonna try to copy a little bit of what our boy Chan is doing. Ugh. Just gonna do this so it gets a curve. Do more of a curve. Like so. You can probably send fan art on Discord or something. It's amazing how much money you can spend on yourself when you don't get four $20 beers every weekend. That is so true. I mean, I was never really someone to actually get beer or anything like that. Discord, yeah, it's on the about section on YouTube. I'm pretty sure there's like a channel for that. You can definitely just check it out. That's interesting. It's just cuts from like in the middle here. I'm just thinking like 1/4 around. It's not quite there, but it's good enough, seems. This feels very slim. Mm. It feels like a better eraser. Okay. Okay, okay. If I'm drawing like from the side. Okay. I'm drawing from the side like this. Can do this for now. The length of a neck is supposed to be like 2/3 of a face around here, maybe. Yeah. No, from up here, like this, like this. This length is supposed to be the same as this, which is like 2/3. Okay, that's good information. Wow, it's crazy. The the type correction. I forgot the name of the thing. I turned off on my phone. Like it's just weird to have like something correcting. Don't repeat it. Come on. I got it. I got it. Don't worry. Mm. Oh, that's an interesting idea. So you can think of 2/3 of a head to get the idea of to get the idea of where the neck connects to, right? It's around here. Veir would just basically go from here to it's usually have a base of Veir right that it starts, so Veir would be basically here. I would start here. Are you using a reference? I'm watching a Colossal course. If you don't know, it's a website for where you can purchase courses from professional artists. So I got a course from Chian. So I'm looking at it and studying. It's an interesting proportion of this. I don't really know. This doesn't need to be all that pretty, it just needs to be a proportion, really. To be honest, I don't particularly need this square to be too can be a bit thick like this. Like when he draws, it feels like the square is a little thick. So I'm just looking at the course and just trying to learn the proportions and just drawing with it. So what I find interesting is that like when he's drawing, let me try to do it fast. When he's drawing the head, I don't like that he's drawing like more of a circle-ish. I'm gonna give the proportions right. And something more roundish. Draw a little bit bigger, like so. Alright, Van, do you have a particular art style? Sorry, I'm asking so many questions. Don't worry, it's always good to have chatting. It's actually pretty good. Like when chat talks a lot, it's really good for streamers. You got like topics, you interact more. No, I was just gonna ask that. I don't actually have a particular art style. I have some art styles that I really enjoy more. I'm not really sure how to describe it, but let me actually look. Because I want to gather more references to stuff I like. So let me pull stuff up from Pinterest if I can find it. Lewd style. That's not a style. What do you mean? It's definitely a lifestyle. It's not a drawing style. What are you talking about, Clicks? What are you talking about? Let's see if I can find stuff I liked on Twitter. The hard part is that like there's definitely stuff I really enjoy, but I can't point out to any singular thing. I like art styles that are like more uh I like Arknights. I'm mixed between Arknights, Zenless Zone, and like art styles that have like really cool rendered lighting and whatnot. Right, just the more simple looking like designs and like uh of like Zenless Zone. I really like that style. Like your typical more like usual ones. Fan service man, it's got me into a lot of good stories. That's the real fan service right there. Alright, so the idea of this is like you can break this thing to two, right? And you can have like because it's supposed to be oh no, wait, I'm looking wrong. I'm stupid. Can break into three. And then the second you add another one, right? So it's supposed to be like 2/3 the neck. So it starts here and needs to go down here. The ears and here. Which is strange because this was pretty strange to me. Because the ears are supposed to start at the top of the eyes, right? Or this starts at the top of the eyes, so maybe it goes up a little bit. And it's here. But then the ears are so small, it feels weird. It doesn't feel very right. It feels wrong. Usually I would draw the ears like around, this would be like, okay, I would get like a forehead, right, the hairline. And then from here we get like the middle part. This would be like the eye, usually. Maybe here a little bit. This would be the eye, the top of the eyes. And then in the middle would be the nose. A little bit on top be the top of the, or be the end of the eyes. And here. And then mouth, right? And then the ears I would usually do like here. It ends the top of the ears here. But from this course I learned like it's better to put it here. For the single reason is because like if you're putting glasses on the character, the thing goes behind your ear right here, right? And then you can put the glasses on. So it goes here. So it's important that like it stays on this position right here. But I would usually end it like around here, not at here. It feels like a little bit too much. It's a bit weird. Maybe the proportions are not quite right on it doesn't feel very good on this one. Have you seen Rokudo's Bad Girls? I really like their art style. Let me look it up. Rokudo Bad Girl. It looks like very old school. It's also an anime. Oh. Why does it look lewd? eyeliner for everybody. Yeah, their eyes are really strong. Huh. Yeah, neck feels like it's half the body. So it's strange, but adds intensity to me. But it's consistent being on everybody. That's interesting. It's more an art style. You can convey different things with that. It's more for that one because it's so extreme. It's a bit goofy to me, but it makes like stronger characters. I think like you don't have many characters that are very chill. You know. It's a fighting story, yeah. So that makes sense for the art style. No chill, always at 115%. Hmm. The eye position is not from. I can't even without reference images. Yeah, I wanna get to a point where I can learn without any references. It'd be awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna skip a little bit about like the whole body because I'm not really excited about it. I just want to draw the face, right? The whole body proportion thing. You have a whole like body and stuff like the rib cage and whatnot. I draw all normal looking features, then look at the face and it's uncanny. Yeah, the face is the most important in my opinion. Right. It's a bit strange because like when you watch them, they're talking about like deformers and like I'm pretty sure it was like stylization when you translate properly. It's because we're all like Korean, Japanese, and whatnot. It's like I've never seen one before. As soon as I try to draw one or make one in a character creator, oh god. Hmm. I talk about like how sometimes when you draw like headshots, or when you draw a shot of a head, and the like usually the head seems like a lot bigger if you than if you were to draw like something like a full body, like drawing someone. Usually proportion wise, um, this person here, like the head would be like a lot bigger than this one, but usually would change the proportion because of that. That's an interesting idea. It's a bit weird to think about that. Normal, normal, normal. Zoom out. What is that? Literally Code Geass proportions. The legs. Hmm. For outfits as well, it seems. You change the proportions. I will talk about drawing practice. So first goal, new avatar. My first goal. Okay, I'm gonna write it down. Okay, my big goal right now. Character sheet. Right, it's designing my character and doing a character sheet. So basically, that would be a just front face, right? Front face character. Sideways as well. It probably not be like a T pose, but like more of A pose. And then back as well. So eyes, eye, then there's the back. And then whatnot, like guns and whatnot, because character is based on like on I'm basically an FPS streamer, TBH, and I delve into everything. So yeah, just character sheet. To do that, the skills, the core skills I want to learn is basically drawing the body, right? Anatomy. Basically drawing body anatomy is all the same, really. Design. I guess design is like overall, so like clothes, then later. And then why not? So everything, got it, yeah. I mean, I want to do the character sheet first, and then I want to do like an illustration. That would be the second big thing. After illustration, I can get like, okay, I get a full thing for the character. I can actually make more stuff. So then I can actually go crazy and just go like profile picture, right? Profile picture, a 2D model, right? Try to do like transition screens, right? Just screens for my stuff. I can do other things meanwhile on this step. Right, this is the big one, and then I can just do other projects. Draw thumbnails. I want to draw thumbnails a lot. That's something I want to do because thumbnails are gonna be like crazy. You can I can actually like do new like games and just put thumbnails on them, and like it's gonna look so professional and cool. It'd be nice, especially like for YouTube. BRB screens, no problem. Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you were saying like you were gonna BRB. No, BRB screens, yeah, yeah. Yeah, thumbnails, emotes for you guys. I need to learn how to do emotes for you. Yeah, all that. We have a practice that we want to do according to him. Each body part. Then second would be like angle. Okay. Yeah, sexy stream stuff though. And third would be just to combine. Okay. Which is an interesting thing because I saw like Nekojiro talk about this, like using CSI to learn how to draw like certain body shapes, certain body parts. By just doing stuff, learning how to do certain body parts from this. So you learn and just put stuff together, like, I don't know. Like if this would be a leg and just put on top of a torso, like on the pelvis and whatnot. You would learn how to like put this together and just chuck it in. So I guess I need to do that. I want to learn how to draw like a proper head. Understand movement through human anatomy simplification. That's the next portion. I want to just skim over it just to check if there's anything I care about right now. The thing I want the most right now would be drawing the head, honestly. Okay, we're basically doing a croquis, essentially. All right. Draw the essence of a character with face. Let me look at this because that's the part I'm most intrigued about. I already saw this, but I want to watch it again. I think what I need to do is we need to draw a face and look at other like drawings that we like, the proportions of the head and whatnot, and try to copy and try to figure out like what makes it look good, what's the lines, what's the proportions, and try to do it ourselves. All right, let's okay. I have Pixev. Let me open Pixev. I'm gonna do the same as like last time. I'm gonna try to figure out a couple illustrations which have like faces I enjoyed. They look good for me. Oop. Okay, let me go here. Okay, now open my liked ones. Bookmarks, maybe? Probably not. It shows my liked ones. Okay. Okay, I see some interesting faces. Let me open this and check it out. Okay, I really like the proportion of his head, so let me go here. So there's gonna be some copy practice, especially the head. I'm gonna write down so people know what I'm doing. This thing is mainly red, so I'm gonna do a little blue here. So the proportion of the head, let's see. Now what do we see here? What's happening here? It's not doing anything for some reason with that one. Why is this so small? This is interesting. I can do like a little thing here. It looks like it's like this, really. Here. Like so. Right, the front of a face where it looks like it's around here. And we go around like so, I think. And we get like a little bit more of a side, like so. With a major part, like in front, it's here. Let me change to green. The shape of a head, right? The proportion, let's see. Let me line it up, make a couple lines to figure out the somewhere around here, I think. And then I do this the end. It's going to the front, so it goes a little bit like this. It is going very interesting. I really like these proportions. They look sick. Look awesome. The major proportion I want to look is the big square, right? So if I grab this, I cut it. I'm gonna make a copy. I'll take this one. I'm gonna rotate. Like so. And get this amount. So this would be a full square. They're 1-to-1. How much is this much? That's what I want to know. Let me grab pink. Right. Let me grab this. We're gonna make a couple copies. Gonna move it up. To move like so a little bit. No. Just move. And then another one up here. It feels like it's 3, right? So this proportion, yeah, it's 1.5. Interesting. Actually crazy. Huh. This proportion would be 1 to 1.5. That's good to know. Let me look at another one. Let's go back. Let's see. She's wearing a hat, but could this be a problem? I'm not sure. Let me copy the image. What about this one? This one looks sick as an illustration. But it's not a look from the front, so it's not gonna be that useful. There is one from the front. I'm gonna look at it. Can I put all of those things in a group? I wonder. Quick group. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Gonna move. Go. Gonna make it bigger. Like so. I'm gonna go back here and take the... There's a thing I wrote somewhere here. No. Some of this one. Ugh. Can't see. Yeah, I wrote drawing practice up there. Is it here? Yeah, it was. Okay. I'm gonna write copy practice somewhere else. Maybe on this one. Can go here and write copy practice. Copy practice. Can grab this one and make it bigger because it's way too small. Way too small. I'm not gonna play with that one yet. I'm gonna grab this and make it less opacity to that one. I'm gonna figure out the proportion once again. Why did it do that? Why did it do that? There you go. So, with the chin, let's figure out the bend of the face. It's around here. Shape of a face is somewhat like this, right? I would imagine. Now this seems a bit crazy. Wait. That's crazy. I don't know. Arturia is so pretty. She is. Isn't she like from Arknights? Isn't she like the crazy the priestess? This does not seem right. Let me make it bigger. Shape a bit more. It's a bit weird. I think if you think about the size of like the makes me want to put her as my wallpaper. Do you want me to link you the Pixiv artwork? Let me do it for you. There you go. No. No, I can't handle it. I mean, the game. Oh, you got too many waifus, RSD. Too many. Gonna make it like this because it's somewhat close. So let's let me pick this pink one. I'm gonna do an actual good measurement. So there you go. It's not what I wanted to do. Let me rotate. One. A little bit less. She would be my wallpaper in the game if my wolf girl didn't exist. You mean Lapland? Of course. Or do you mean Texas? Is Texas a wolf girl? She's more like a fox girl, right? Am I crazy? I might be crazy. Wolf girls, there's a lot of them. Oh no. Okay. Oh, I put too many there. What is this one? This one doesn't exist. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna copy, paste, move it around town. Why is it so twisted? Like so. Why is it below everything else? Weird. I can't see shit. What the hell is wrong with this thing? Why is it so invisible? Invisible. Invisible. Da 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 da. I swear, I started like watching some Metal Gear Solid memes. They're so funny. I've been listening to Duran Duran Invisible because of it. Texas is a wolf. What do you mean? Is she? Huh. Which is why there's a story with Lapland. I mean, it would make sense if they were both wolf girls. I mean, it's just that like I think Lapland has much more of a wolf aesthetic because she's more wild, you know? She has a more wild aesthetic. Oh, it's a little bit smaller even. Or maybe I drew it too small. But I think I cracked the code a little bit. It really is a It's very similar. So like let's say these two are like yeah. Okay. That's a square. Or the pink is a square. It basically ends the square of the eyes. It's interesting. 2/3. I'm gonna look at the other one too. Let me grab all of these. I'm gonna group it up. Let me check this one. Oh, that's interesting. The proportions are different too. I think I measure wrong the other one as well, but I think the proportions really are 1 to 1.5. Because the two times I did it, it felt similar. It really is a box and half a box later. Let's try to measure the box here as well. Where did I add the thing? It's on this one, right? Yeah. Invisible. Well, I mean, that's the thing. Lapland complains that Texas is not as wild as she used to. Oh. Texas, Texas Alter, for example, has a wolf symbol in her sword. I mean, I think the thing that makes Lapland the most wild is her hair. It's like super spiky. It's like this, right? It's her characteristic spikes like that. This makes me really feel like, oh, she's a wolf girl. Invisible. This would be the square right here. Or somewhere like that. It doesn't really end where I thought it would. Some of the middle right here is close to where the eyes are. Which I honestly think the proportion makes it look like a little better. The eyes are not like it doesn't feel like the forehead is ginormous like the usual Necrogera models. This one feels nice. And to figure out the proportions of the eyes. Maybe it's you're looking from below too, so. Denying Texas identity. SMH. Didn't think my streamer would gatekeep being a wolf. You need to pay the lo-fi tax to be a wolf, okay? It's not that simple. Pay up, Oresti. Pay up. Okay, we're gonna measure the proportions again. But this time for the... Oh, go up. Uppies, uppies, uppies. There you go. We're gonna measure the proportions of another drawing. Oh, I wonder if I grab one from a male character, is it gonna be different? But I need to find a drawing of a male character. It's gonna be hard. Oh, what about this one? I mean, they're not looking straight, so that's a problem. Ooh, that's a cool looking drawing. But it's not of a male character. I don't want to draw like a very adult looking like male character. Because I think those proportions are kind of ugly, not gonna lie, not what I'm looking for. Okay. Go back to illustrations. Let's see if I can find something. Ooh, cute. Now I want to know what you think about Horn. Horn? Like the one with the spear? What about her? Don't look it up. Wait. What did I save? I sometimes forget. Oh my god, I just looked up porn. It's funny. Arknights. What about horn? What did I say? Bro, I said don't look it up. I'm gonna. If you say don't look, I'm gonna look. What's wrong with horn? What? Send me even. I don't know. I know what you're talking about. I'm gonna go to Pinterest because you looked before I could explain. I don't even know what you're talking about, buddy. I don't even know what you're talking about. Oh, that's pretty. I was gonna ask you something and then send you a picture, but it's whatever. Bro, now I'm curious. What? I was gonna ask about what you think about her look. I kind of forgot. I mean, I still remember, but not that much. It's nothing serious. She looks cool. She looks like more of a tank. Mm-hmm. But I don't really see what she's supposed to be, really. It's a little confusing. She's a what? No, she's not. What? Okay, send me the image that is supposed to. What? What image were you gonna show me? What the hell? Nothing, just a normal one? Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. I feel like she had like very small ears, right? Well, I guess I could see the wolf ears, but I can barely see her tail. I think the big thing about like wolves is that like they have this big fluffy tail, like a ball, almost like a sharp ball or pointed ball. I don't know. People can be different, lo-fi. Don't shame her small tail. People have different sizes, okay? Wolves can come in different shapes and sizes. Small tail. Cancelled. Okay, this is a male character. Let me. Even VTuber, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Wait, you gonna e-boy harder? What do you mean, e-boy? What do you mean by that? I mean, I guess it's kinda. But I'm gonna go for this body type. Oh, it's not what I wanted. Draw a shape a little bit. I think it's somewhat like this, I think. I mean, if your avatar looks like you belong in an anime boy band, yeah, like yeah, I like both types, those things. Oh, this is that Niji Sanji guy. There's a lot of Niji Sanji people with good designs. I really like those. I think he's like one that has one of the best designs. I like this like little red thing. I think it's more of an identity to them. But honestly, we don't have anything like character design wise. It's just a guy, right? He's just a boy. I confuse him with a gacha character. They do look like gacha characters a lot of the time. I'm getting an idea of what's I think that's okay. That's somewhat okay. It's okay. That seems good enough. Let me. Reminds me of gaming from Genshin. Gaming from Genshin. What do you mean by that? Is it like a character named Gaming, or just like your times gaming at Yeah. Yeah. What? There's a guy named Gaming. Yes, there is. That's crazy. A guy named Gaming. Well, it's better than the guy named Guy from the time I got reincarnated as a slime. For guys named Guys. I really like the light novel. It was cool. Very good power offensive, crazy power system. They made it fun. This one for now. All right. Go this one section thing. Wait, I need to put another one here. Right. Another one here. Gonna grab this. Copy. Control V. Let me move. It's around here. And then another one. Yeah, I think you would correct the code, guys. The proportion is around that. I know, right? When I saw his name, I was like, that's funny. Look at DMs. Okay. Gaming. What a gamer. Bro, with a name like that, I would imagine he would be like such a gamer, but he's like a cook. What? What the hell? I'm gonna group all this together. Quick group. So I'm pretty happy with what we did so far. So we figure out something very important. The main proportion of a head, which is 1 to 1.5. That's the one most people are using. So if you want to draw, we want to try doing that. Especially front face. Want to be able to draw front face. Then you can figure out if we drew properly by doing this and figure out like, oh, this is thirds divided by thirds. That's really good. Then with this, we can figure out like how to draw. He's an RGB lion dance boy, I think. A lion? Wait. I didn't get this from looking at him. What? That does not look like a lion. Oh, it's one of those Chinese lions, right? Or is it dragons? It looks like one of those Chinese dragons. Lion dance, yeah. Oh, it's lions. Oh, wait. Chinese lion dance. Oh, yeah. I see it. It's not like the dragon's different. I see. It's a type of dance. He's one of those dancers. Oh. That makes sense because they don't actually look like lions, the lion dance ones. They look like weird things, weird monsters, I don't know. And he has RGB lights or something like that in the gameplay. Ooh. So I was looking at like, okay. Now I don't know the proportions anymore for this thing. Oop. Go back here. Right, so we're drawing this, imagine. Well, I don't need to be too small. Let me go here and... Ugh. That's not what I meant to do. Make it bigger. Like so. So imagine, I'm gonna draw a head. How do I draw a head? That doesn't look right. It looks way too big. Way too big. Maybe I just don't know. It's the center. Doesn't seem like the center to me. That is not the center. What the hell am I doing? It's in front, so I don't care. Couldn't be a center. Couldn't have. I'm gonna make this the top of the eyes. A little bit more, like so. Middle is the nose. Middle is the mouth. Eyes go a little bit to here. Maybe even less, because this proportion allows me to make it a little bigger, like so. I saw someone doing the proportion doing halfway with both of the eyes. This looks alright. Like the bottom of the eye here, I can already do this. Yeah. Maybe from here already do this. This looks right, this proportion. Which is crazy. When I draw like on the top, it did not seem like it was gonna be right. It did not seem right when I did it from the top. But okay. So I was thinking like for drawing lo-fi, I need to figure out like the eye style. There's a lot of different eyes I want to do. I was thinking like what kind of emotion would I portray? Because I can do like something like this. Like if I do something more triangular, it's gonna look more evil, and I don't want this kind of vibe. What I want to do like is more of a character that is like the personality is more like the theme or like the main goal of a character is like competition. Evil lo-fi. I thought it would be cool to make like lo-fi. I thought it'd be cool to make lo-fi like kind of like a normal person, like kind of vibing, very chill, and have a gap moe of like go to chill to be like kind of like bloodthirsty, kind of like Lapland, you know. Lo-fi, that's really cool. That's good. Chill lo-fi. Lo-fi beats to chillax to. So I guess yeah, that's what we can do is just like chill, happy, and whatnot. It doesn't need to be like super goofy. It's just like chill, normal, and then change to bloodthirsty whenever something more FPS like starts happening, or when the vibe calls for it. There's a little bit to the side here. I think it needs to move to the right, maybe a little bit. Is it this one? Or it is? That's weird. Okay. We can try to make different designs for VI. So I think the main thing is like you do the top, you need to do a side, inside, and then the bottom, and up. And we figure out like with this shape, like what we do, this shape here on top, I could do like more round-ish. Right, up, goes up, around, round, and around, and it becomes like something more mature. I don't know how to draw the middle of the eyes too. It's difficult. So if I want to do like those two, I want to do like more triangular shapes mixed with chill would be like more circular. So I need to mix both. I like the idea of like doing what they say it's the canto canto tilt. I don't know how to speak that. I can do something more like I could do something more like the bottom is more like roundish. And the top is more like triangular-ish. Can I do this? Yeah, round to point. Round to... Could do something more like that. It's a bit roundish, and it goes here. That seems good. I don't know how to do the eye shape though. This one like this is cute. I don't know if I should draw the top here. Double eyelid. This should be part of a style. I could just remove it and make it more like more simple. Simplify more. I like the idea of simplifying. So I could do something like this. Let's see what happens if we just put it here. When we do this, we mirror. Can we mirror? Or can we mirror? No. How do we mirror? Mirror. Nice. Put it down there. Oh shoot. I made them different sizes. Probably. I could do something like that. And then maybe here. Ugh. Not that. Seems good. It feels a little bit too evil. This thing just pointing up like that. It's a bit too much. It doesn't need to be that much. I don't know. But I think the idea that I got a lot is there's a front hair, back hair, and whatnot. So the idea was having is do the M hair, kind of hair, from the middle. M hair. But it's not the typical M hair alone. It could be just this kind of one. The ones that like just do this as well. It's more of a personality, I think it creates. And it creates more of a shape that I want. Right, it starts creating the shape of like the typical lion shape of like the mane, the child mane. Right, it starts poking out a little bit, and then I can do like this is the front hair. Mid hair would be ears. Maybe something else too. Maybe not. Maybe I can do something about this to have stuff like that. And then on the back, I just this one just do a little bit of this. I don't like the expression of the eyes. I think it needs to look a little different. It needs to be a little bit more cheerful, I think. That's what I think. The hair should be a little bit lower. This thing is a little bit too big. I think it should be around here. Yeah. Let me take it all and bring it down. There's something about the M shape that's not striking me as the best. I like a little bit of what I did here. Do this out, this. And then out, like so, in. I need to change the shape a little. It goes too high. Maybe I need to make it more round. It's weird. I'm gonna do this in the middle. From the middle, it goes up like that. I was thinking maybe the ears, they need to be in the middle because the silhouette needs to be more of needs to have more spikiness. That's a bit too much. I don't know. It's difficult. Very difficult to figure out. But I like the spike. Hard. Harsh. That goes down like this. Like this. String eyes. What means string eyes? What does that mean? Maybe the hair is a little bit too big. I don't know. I need to figure things out. Let me delete these eyes for now. A bit too much of a pain. That's the main hair thing. It's on here. make it give a different impression depending on the size of the hair too. Mm-hmm. Depends on how long, like if it ends here or upper. Do you like the idea of the ears? I don't know how big they should be. I do think we should hide a little bit behind the... This one droops like that. That's more of a thing like this. Then something like this, maybe. This could have a little bit of a thing like that. Just eases into up. I like this, it feels like more of a big mane. It's a little bit too big. Maybe. It feels more lilac when it's something like this. The shape to the side, it feels good. Could do something like this, it's more round. Doesn't need to be super... It is good. I like this little part here. It is a little bit too bulky though. How do I make it that the bulky but still line-like? This thing is also like looking a little bit like the box is like tilted down a little bit. This would be the ears, right? It was important. Maybe just like some stuff not that big behind. This needs to be visible, right? Some stuff here. It's hard. I don't know. I have no idea. I can think of a more bigger silhouette. Silhouetto on silhouetto. Or if I disable this, I try making more of a silhouette. I'm really bad at skin tones. Showy. It's fine. Big head. It's a little bit big. It's a bit too simple. I don't like it that much. I have this one. Arresty on YouTube. Hello. Hello, hello. I like when I did this thing. Sort of worked. But this is good. This combination, good. What if I only want to keep it like at the top here? Could be from below here. I want to make more of a short hair. I don't want to make a long hair. That's a problem. It can't be that big. It needs to... I need to cover the ear, so it needs to go up to down here at some point. The front part needs to be shorter. So maybe here. I don't know. Remember to make me mod? I'll do it right now. Where are you? Where are you? Live chat. How do I make you mod? Uh-oh. Wait, do I think it was control, right? No, shift? No. I don't remember. Man, that's crazy. Okay. We'll figure it out later. Don't worry. I need to get inspiration for more drawings. Next to a chat message, click the menu and select Add as Managing Moderator or Add as Standard Moderator. That's what Google says. It doesn't show there. To me, it shows report or block. Maybe I go on YouTube Studio, maybe here. Content. Live. Click. No, that's not where I want to go. View live in control room. Oh, maybe I got it. Maybe I got it. Yes, I got it. Add as moderator. Alright, RSD. W streamer. W moderator. Okay, I need to figure out for the design. Now my next big thing is the hair needs to be short. I want to make short hair. But I also want to make it very lion-like. So that's something I need to figure out. How do I do that? It's too small. How short? I want it to cover the ears, so it needs to, like, the ears are gonna go here. Probably go up to the nose. So we need to cover this, right? The cover. Maybe does this, maybe. And from here, just boop to here. But then I don't want to make it too bulky, you know? I'm thinking, well, how do I make this more... Oh, this thing is a bit too much, I think, right here. It doesn't need to be too bigger from here, I think. Not sure if that's what I'm feeling not that great about the design. I don't know. So you don't want bangs? I think it fits better for the lion theme. The lions don't really have bangs. They usually go to the side. So I feel like it fits better. I can make something here, but I'm not sure what. Maybe just make it a little spiky around the back. Maybe it's the front here, so I divide it. Right, I can divide. Front hair. It's this style. Mid would just be the ears, right? Then the back could just be spiky. I don't know, but then I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to figure out. Hard. Also, I'm scared of like making it too big. I'm just scared of just going crazy, like it just going. It's going brum, just really big. I'm a little scared doing that. Just like, imagine just go crazy like this. I don't know, man. I could do something more like that. I could. It's a bit weird. I don't know. It doesn't give a good feel, in my opinion. There's something about this that's not making me very happy. You can try figuring it out. I could make it somewhat close to my model, my current one. Because it does have a little bit of a... I like the back here, but it's like more spiky. It isn't as like... It isn't that strong, but it's good. If I go here... What my current model is like this. The front here. The front. And the sides. So that's what it looks like to me. From a small... There's the ears, right? And there's the little things. I like this little thing here, like out, in. I like this, it looks good. I mean, you can put the hair like this, and I don't really care about the thing here. I can just make the hair like this. No, this looks weird. Maybe? There are some lion images that I see that are like this. Look good like that sometimes. Because they give this sense of like the lion mane. Just... This line is very crucial, I think, to make it more line-like. Can you make it more like this? Hmm. It's weird. Hmm. Maybe I'm looking to the side here. Trying to figure this out. Maybe the ears, the front part. Yeah, this part, I think it would be cool to. Ears would be here, so I want to cover them. To have this little main thing. Just bring it here. This little thing, I'll just bring it here. Doesn't feel very normal though. But I like those things. Something here like that. I like these little shapes, I think very good. Then when it stops here, it just starts going here like so. So big one. It starts going like stopping like that. Small, big, big, small, and then it just stays kind of smaller like that. That's the back here. Probably good. How it converts to the back side, it would be like this, really. Then this part, which is here, it's this back one and this back one here. This one could be the outside here. This one could be more inside. Mm. And this one just cuts like so. Middle part. Could he do something? I'm not sure. Could be the middle part of this thing. Could cut a little bit like so. Big cut. Maybe so? I don't know. Trying to think I can do this. Could go from here. This one's here in front, and then from here it starts going. Right here, I'm not sure. I think it's just like so, maybe. Not sure. It's a bit rough. I could keep the design of the front hair. Could do that. I actually kind of like this. This one looks good. Give a little cut here. I'm not sure if I like this, to be honest, but it needs to be something different though. It can't just be this. It needs to have a different design. Most people just use the fucking cut here in the middle. I don't like it though. I think it's dumb. You can figure out. I like this thing on the side though. Just delete a lot and just keep the core idea. Just this. We'll discover. We'll figure it out. Alright guys, I'm gonna end it here because it's pretty late. Who should we raid? Who should we No! I'm sorry, it's past midnight. I got to go. But I need to figure out the hair. The hair is bothering me a lot, actually. No. Do you have any recommendations, Aresti? Who could be raid? I'm faking maybe a VTuber on the art. On the art category. I'm not really watching Twitch, just you, so I don't know. Okay, let's see. High to low VTuber. Let's see who we can check out. Alright, this person looks cool. Let me look at them. Oh, very awesome. What? Let me. I spent so long drawing without anything on. I couldn't listen to anything. I'm not sure if they say anything. Alright, guys. Exclamation point raid. Make sure to copy the raid message. We're gonna be raiding. Let me see if I can. Yeah, we're gonna be raiding Gaki Kukeko. Yeah, awesome. Really good. So let's send lots of love to them. Thank you guys so much for coming. I wanna keep drawing more. I wanna get so much better. But thank you guys. Tomorrow, we're gonna be going to Metal Gear once again. I'll be seeing you guys later. Bye bye.